everybody, welcome back. David Robertson from the Financial Center once again to just share some thoughts with you. Well, here we are today. Markets have touched on all-time record highs again. Wow, this is great. The possibility of a soft landing, maybe it happens. The Fed has changed their focus from fighting inflation, which it's been over the last 2 years, to now trying to stabilize and maintain growth. Will they be successful? We'll see. The Fed has telegraphed to the markets that they're going to reduce interest rates about 3 times this year. Markets, on the other hand, are expecting or have priced in about 6 increases. We'll see. We'll find out next year at this time who was right. But meanwhile, that whole thought of having the soft landing where the economy can gently land without a recession, those odds have increased. That's great if it happens. I am not quite so confident that we're out of the woods yet. Why? Because there's still so much excess from the COVID spending that needs to be worked off in order to declare victory on that. But meanwhile, let's look at where we've come from and what we did. January 1st of 2020, heck, markets, we were coming off of 2019. Markets were great. Everything was wonderful. And then COVID comes. We have a 30% pullback in markets in 17 days, fastest ever in history. Oh, it's the end of the world. Oh, but no, it wasn't. And then we have a great recovery. And then we have inflation, runaway inflation, some of the fastest inflation that we've had in 40 years. The Fed has to come back and combat that. So what do? They increase interest rates at the fastest pace that they've ever done that. It causes a market pullback. Oh, it's the end of the world again. And then we have last year, 2023, waiting for the recession. Markets do okay last year. Folks, last year was a great year, but nobody expected it and nobody predicted it, which takes me back to where we are today. Today, the S&P is about 40% higher today than it was on January 1st of 2020. But who would have thought after all of those things, runaway inflation, market pullbacks, a 20% reduction, interest rates, 2 wars that were going on, all of that, and here we are today. Folks, you've heard me say this before. Markets are unpredictable. And that's where we are today. And you probably hear me say that a few more times. They are, because what can we expect for this year? Probably more of the same. So with that said, hey, if you got any questions, you need to talk, Tim and I are here. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.